What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with Ghost of Yotei. Yotei? I keep every. This game's title is one of those confusing things to me, where it's like I can't. Like I think it's one way, and then I'm like, no, it can't be that way because I'm always wrong. So I think it's the other way, but no, I was actually right in the first place. Does that make sense?
How about this? I'll chop your bamboo, but if I get through my stack faster than them, I want something in return.
Oh, and what is that?
Your hat.
Yeah, no shit. I want that hat.
But
I'm not gonna wear it. It looks stupid, but I want it. I'm a very complicated individual. Yeah, I had a friend back in high school. Her name was... Oh, shit. What was her name? The joke was, I always called her Mary. And I called her Mary
Your hat,
because,
my lord.
for some reason, I thought her name was Mary when we, when we met. And I called her that for a little bit, but no, it was another M something. For some reason, I cannot think of what it was.
Is the associate.
And then I kept calling her Mary, throughout high school. And people kept asking me, well, why do you do that? And I said, well, because initially it was a mistake, and then it was, I learned what her real name was, and I tried calling her by her real name, but I kept thinking I was wrong. Like, I kept thinking I was saying the wrong name, so then I just kept saying Mary, and then she just became Mary to me.
You may have bewitched the rest of Ezo, but Clan Matsumai is tasked with bringing order
Little
to
look
the
into how my stupid brain
and
works.
You are no better than the Yotei 6.
Okay.
Commander Wada.
Look, I might be a mercenary, but come on, I'm better than those crazy bastards. I mean, the snake was really just a drunk.
As you wish, my lord.
Commander Wada.
See you, Jubei.
Skilled with a blade.
It takes more than that to be samurai.
Well, I'm not saying make me a samurai, but work with me a little. Oh, we're taking that hat off. It looks so stupid. I do kind of... It's one of those things where I say it's a stupid hat, but I kind of like it.
Atsu. Wait.
Go back, Jubei.
Give me time. I'll talk to him. Wear him down.
So I can take orders from people who hate me? I'm here for the Oni. To avenge father.
You can't just ride up to the castle. It's suicide.
I love Jubei's armor. There's just something about it. God damn it, I love samurai armor.
There's a market outside its walls. Start there.
You can tell me, oh, well, it wasn't the most effective armor. It was this, that, the other thing, whatever. I still love the look, just the aesthetic of it. I think is really cool. And kind of like the hat that we won for that guy. It's like Jubei's helmet. I think it's ostentatious and ridiculous. But I really like how... It's ostentatious and ridiculous, and I probably wouldn't wear it as my character. But I still kind of like the helmet. But I still like it in a weird way. It's one of those, I think it's goofy looking, but I also think it's really cool. So what we just saw there, I like, it's really neat how as you progress in the game and, the wanted poster of the Onryo becomes more and more detailed to look like Atsu. But it's actually, it took me a little bit to kind of figure this out, but this is actually kind of how the game scales itself, which I think is actually done really well. It's a...
Let's get our bearings.
It's a unique way of doing scaling, of where... If you get, so say I went somewhere else in the world first.
Where Sensei Takahashi is hiding.
I mean, I haven't tested this yet.
Technique against the Oni raiders.
But this is kind of how I've gleaned it from watching it. And the way that you know, the game progressively throws tougher and tougher enemies at you. It's done not necessarily through story progression or getting to new areas. It's like it's as you complete, I would say, like a percentage of the game, and it tells, you know, and the legend of the Onryo grows. They send tougher and tougher enemies out to hunt her. So, you know, it's Ronin, and then it becomes, later on in the game, it actually becomes roving squads of like elite soldiers that are trying to hunt her down. Once we get up into the mountains, we get some cool stuff with some ninja, but you know, we'll get into that when we get into it. But yeah, it's a cool way of doing scaling I'm torn on this because I love the way like The Witcher does scaling, where certain enemies are higher level at certain areas. So, you know, you can kind of gauge your progress and gauge how to traverse the world. But at the same time, I also do like this form of scaling, where the game kind of scales with your skill level. It's one of those things. I'm trying to think how to phrase it, but it is a... I'm trying to get at... I have trouble myself trying to figure out which one I like more. And I think it just really depends on the game. But I think this version of scaling difficulty is the proper way to do it for a more action-forward RPG. Or something like The Witcher, where I think... Yeah, it's still an action RPG, but I think the RPG elements are still a little harsh, or are still a little bit more forward. I think and where the game is kind of more about adventure, I would say having certain areas be at certain levels and not have everything kind of scale with you. I don't think that works as well in a game like The Witcher as it does in this. Wait. I think what I said made sense. Yeah, The Witcher, I think, makes more sense for everything to remain static, whether it's super high or super low, instead of scaling with you. But this game works a lot better to scale with you as opposed to what The Witcher does, in my opinion. If anybody wants to sit and argue that, go ahead. Taking a look at this burnt-out village. I gotta say, I like how this game handles a lot of these locations and a lot of side missions and stuff. Because it took a little getting used to. Because, you know, I grew up in the day and age that it's like, just put a marker on the map just so I know I didn't miss anything. And I still kind of always have that feeling. Like, before I left Ishikari Plains, I actually did a Google search and looked at a map. I'm like, okay, did I find all the locations? Did I do everything? Because I didn't want to leave something, you know.
What happened?
I didn't want to leave something sort of hanging before I left the area pretty much permanently. But
my brother and his family,
then you get missions like this where they kind of... It isn't telegraphed where they are. You just kind of find them by going to the locations and walking around and talking to the people. It's
not that it matters. The raiders took over the Nishin fishery by the
It promotes exploration, and I really like that in an open world game.
Damn castle. Soon we'll all be starving.
Or maybe that wasn't a mission. Maybe that was more of a... He gave me a hint of where something is. And that's something else that I do very much enjoy about this game, is how also talking to people or completing other missions or whatever will lead you to other objectives or other side missions or other side activity. It gives this cohesiveness to all of your activities, where it really does feel like Atsu is growing and expanding her I keep saying, I want to say retinue, but that's not the right word. Her repertoire of skills and abilities. It's one of those things that it's one of those things that I'm not, I'm not going to sit here and say that what this game does is wholeheartedly original, but this game, for a lot of the things it does, I think it's really solid. I keep saying it. This game, I don't think this game deserved the shit it got. Well, no, it deserved the shit, but I also think it's sad that because of that, people ignored or made fun of something that is actually a good game underneath all that stupid crap the developers were doing.
My story was about the mountain that raised an orphan boy, and the wolves that guided him to the safety of her shadow. My grandmother used to say these sculptures were made by that same orphan boy, hiding gifts for anyone born under the mountain's shadow, as long as they are smart enough to discover its secrets. So they hold riddles. Makes you curious, doesn't it? I've never figured them out myself. Maybe. Riddles that hide gifts from the mountain, huh?
The mountain raised the boy as her own. Demons looked away from them in fear, but the wolf watched them both, ready to provide aid. So initially, I kind of I was thinking, okay, so how do I do this puzzle? And then, yeah, okay. As soon as I noticed that I can start moving these pillars around, okay, so I got to turn the things the right way for everything to make sense. So the mountain raised the boy as her own, yada yada yada. So you turn the demon, excuse me, the demon masks, you turn them away. There you go. But you have to make sure the one fox is still looking at
something in that statue.
The statue. Simple puzzle, but okay.
Thank you.
It's cute. I thought it was going to be like a treasure hunt, not a simple little spin the block puzzle.
Hey, over here!
Are you any good with horses?
I'm okay.
I need help reining in a pair of runaways.
I've helped a horse or two in my time. Tell me how you lost them.
Something spooked the poor creatures. I kept control of this one, but Daichi and Umi took a fright.
And you can't find them?
Oh, I know where they are, but I don't dare go after them. They ran toward the Oni's cursed statues. Follow me. I'll explain on the way.
Mochizuki!
keep bitching about this.
When Yotei arrived,
Oh my god, I need a
few
new
of us
chair.
stood up to him. He burned our leaders alive, built statues over their bones. A demon standing on the ashes of the dead.
That sounds like the Oni, all right.
Like the back support's given out, the damn thing that keeps the, I'll say the,
There! One of those cursed
shit,
statues.
the I don't know what the fuck to call it.
I'll take a look.
That keeps the ability to like lift the chair up. That finally broke. So now, you know, if I raise the chair up, it's gonna slide all the way back down.
Daichi?
Which really sucks because now I feel like I'm squatting at my desk.
Daichi!
It does not help, again, that I said that the back support's given out.
Be Daichi.
My back's killing me. I'm gonna sit here and go playing some more. Meh.
Eating flowers? Your master needs to feed you better.
You found him! Come here, Daichi.
Now for your other horse.
Umi must be farther ahead. This way.
That's it.
Another statue built on the bones of innocence. I won't tread on cursed ground. Call out if you find Umi.
Umi, who tied you up? Easy, boy. Let's get you out of here.
That horse belongs to us!
No! Stay away!
There you go. As it always ends up with me having to fight crazy people. Okay, can you stop lighting shit on fire? It's a pain to deal with. God damn it, I saw him crouch down there. Scared the shit out of me. He crouched down there, and my brain immediately thought, oh god, did he get, can't believe I missed that shot. My thought process was, oh my god, did he, that guy, slice him down, he died, and I'm gonna have to start this whole side mission over again.
My horses. Are they hurt?
They're fine. Just hungry.
I wish I could feed them better. Most of our grain goes to the Oni raiders as tribute. You're really not afraid of those demons?
They're just men, hiding behind masks.
If only I had half your courage. Would you mind escorting us the rest of the way?
I suppose. Wouldn't want to lose the horses again.
I'll pay you. Can't be too careful. Follow me. Come back.
To me!
All my horses fled. I was delivering supplies to a weaponsmith.
What kind of weapons does he make?
Spears, I think. At least he did before the Oni raiders took over the fort. We made it. Here is your pay.
Keep a few coins. Buy Daichi and Umi some feed.
I'll do that. Thank you.
You know, I had to fight and kill, like, 10 people. You gave me 450, whatever the currency is. Is it Mon? Like, come on.
Who is being forced to make weapons?
My husband. When the Oni raiders seized our forge...
Essentially, I'm saying, I feel like I should have been paid more.
They're forcing my father to make as many spears as they need.
What's your father's name?
Kotetsu. He's being held at Bonkaji Forge, northwest of here.
But going there is suicide.
Good thing I'm in need of weapons.
Let me help you.
Absolutely not.
Leave your father to me. You need to protect your mother.
I can do that.
Thank you. Please bring him back safely.
I love how I'm in the list of bounties. Looking at it again, all of the different missions that appear on the map, I'm not sure if I like how they display them. I mean, it's not terrible. It doesn't look awful. It's not. I'm trying to think how to phrase this. I get it. They're going for something more stylized than just an open menu that says main missions, side missions, activities, blah, 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 blah. I get it. But
There's a nice price on it for killing the
all of these, the little cards that show the different
This
missions,
man had nothing to do with it. Let him go.
all the different, what it looks like there's like 5 or 6 different categories. I feel that it's very easy to lose track of exactly what objective or little side activity or mission or whatever that you want to try and do at the moment. And I know this is a weird nitpick, but if you guys watch the channel long enough, you know I am I absolutely love menus and UI and menus and everything like that, mostly because I'm extremely neurotic when I play games. It's like every 20 minutes I'm checking the the menus and checking inventory and whatever. I say every 20 minutes, really it's only like every 20 seconds, but that's beside the point.
Traveler, spare my life.
But
Better start talking.
yeah, I love menus and UIs and stuff like that, so that's just
They've captured a Yotei weaponsmith there.
Get lost.
it's just something I wish they made look a little, just a little better, or made it a little more clear what you're looking at. Like, I appreciate the stylized view, but I feel like it's a little cluttered. That's the way to phrase it. It's a bit cluttered.
Plenty of others would. It's everyone for themselves out here.
That needs to change.
Until then, nothing's free. Here, have this one, and my gratitude, Wanderer.
No idea what I was doing. Again, this is what as I was saying, you know me, I love playing around in menus.
Still alive.
How hard can that be? You want to try? I'm happy to make myself sparse. Maybe I go after your friends and family instead.
I really wish there was a way to drop those when you pick them up.
Just shut up and get back to work.
I do that all the time. I accidentally pick up an empty sake jar because I'm thinking it's sake to replenish my. What are the little yellow circles? Is it valor or vigor? Can't remember what it's called in this game. But I keep thinking it's sake jars to pick up. No, it's an empty sake jar. It's a distraction tool, but then the only way really to drop it a lot of times really is just to break it.
They burn or we burn.
I love that. Oh, that's so fucking cool. I love just slaughter. Just boom, off with the head, the blood spurts. Ah, it's so fucking cool.
Wild dogs out here.
I said this about the first, about Ghost of Tsushima. And I'll say this about Yotei, too. They really find the right balance of where things feel realistic and natural, but also they have enough of like the ninja silliness, enough of the Kurosawa kind of fantasy of what how we see a samurai or a ninja. It's frankly it's a lot similar to what I think Rockstar did with the Red Dead games. I think more so Red Dead 2 than Red Dead 1, but still, I think both of the Red Dead games did a really good job of giving us enough of that kind of like that Hollywood cowboy sort of feel to it, but present it to you in a way that still feels like, okay, it's still realistic, it's still grounded, and that's what I get out of bit my tongue, out of Tsushima in this game. It's definitely very much a Kurosawa film. It's definitely a sort of like I said, a Hollywood or a film adaptation or presentation of of samurais and ninjas and all this stuff. But it presents it in such a way that it still remains, again, I'll use this word again, it presents it in a way that it's grounded enough that it still has a realistic feel, that it doesn't, it's, what is it? It's ridiculous. It does ridiculous things, like, like the slaughter, like the just off the head like that. It does some kind of ridiculous things that are just really cool. but at the same time doesn't go overboard with it. Doesn't jump the shark. And I think that's a really fine line between, well, look, I get it. It's, you know, that's not how it was, but it's really cool. So, you know, it's again, it's one of those things that there's a balance to these things, shall we say. You'd think you'd start shouting or something if you're just standing there, then just an arrow flies in and takes kills the guard watching you. I know that people would say, oh, well, wouldn't it make more sense that you'd stay quiet so it doesn't alert the other guards and maybe you could escape? Sure, but you just feel like it's a human reaction where an arrow, where, you know, you're sitting there scared and working, an arrow comes out of nowhere and takes the guy out. Like, you'd think you'd have a reaction other than to just cower.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Getting you out of here.
No, the raiders took over my home. Help me take it back and I'll reward you. We have intruders!
I guess we don't have a choice. Follow my lead and don't be reckless.
Nope, don't you light that on fire.
My home is free of any raiders. Thank you.
You should send word to your family. They're at Gale's Reprieve.
I will. It's good to know they are safe. For now.
I've never seen a village with a forge this big.
A dream a friend of mine had.
Can you guess who that friend
Place where
was?
any blacksmith could work freely. And safely. It's too bad Kingo never got to see it.
Kingo, the swordsmith.
You knew him?
He was my father.
Your father? I thought... no matter. We can speak more after we get everyone back here safely. I don't have much, but please take this. It's meant to help those who wield the yari.
Then I'm afraid it would be wasted on me. I've never used one.
Ah. There's a friend, hiding in Modaio Island. A master with the yari. Might take some convincing, but he could teach you. Stay and patch up your wounds. I will send word to the others.
I'm not sure when we go and learn the yari, but it's soonish. I'll say it like that. But yeah, big reveal. This guy was actually a friend of Atsu's father. I think initially I thought that we'd come here and this is where we'd upgrade our yari, but this is not where we upgrade it. I can't remember exactly where we do the upgrading, but it is not here. Because we do the sword at the... you know what? I think all the bladed weapons, I think we upgrade at the forge. Can't remember off the top of my head. It's been a while since I picked up the game. I have a whole lot recorded ahead of time. So I've been focusing on recording stuff for other projects. But either way, I'm yapping. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Social media down in the... Well, no, not social media. It's the backup channel down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you all in the next one. But until then, I'm out.